Shalom, call all y'all about Shalom to the left. And we're getting closer and closer to the end of Babylon. No matter what nations try to do to prop up or put something in place to save they set up or whatever, every kingdom has its decline. It has its rise, it has its peak, and it has its decline. Right now, Esau's shit on the way out the door. And you know it's bad when you got other Edomites bringing it out and speaking on what's going on. And this video is just going to be a quick video about division, how Satan against Satan. If Satan could be against Satan, the kingdom should not stand. Roughly paraphrasing, I'm going to get that in a minute. They basically destroying themselves from within. You got this side playing good guy, this side playing bad guy, this side want this stuff to go down, this side want that to go down. They agree with this, they don't agree with this. The list goes on, man. This is what's going on in Esau's kingdom. The Most High set them up so they could be an example to the world of what not to be and what not to do. So check this out.
Malcolm S. Ritchie, Lieutenant Colonel, retired U.S. Army Reserve, 3 combat tours in Iraq, 32 years of service in the United States Army, Army Reserve, and Army National Guard. And I'm here today not as a candidate, making that disclaimer. I am here to express my outrage at the meeting in Quantico, Virginia, between Hegseth, Trump, and all of the senior officers in the United States military and the senior NCO Corps. Those generals, admirals, and senior NCOs sat there in stone-faced silence, listening to the most outrageous speeches ever made in United States military history by the Secretary of Defense and the President of the United States. Secretary of Defense on his ridiculous rant trying to take to school generals, admirals, senior NCOs with 10 times the leadership ability, the education, and the experience that the failed Major Hegseth could ever begin to understand. And then they have to listen to the cognitively declined President of the United States, who I would now name as Dictator of the United States, tell this audience that they will be expected to wage war against the American people. That's exactly what Trump said.
And look, you're going to have some of these devils to be with that shit, but a lot of them, they're not going to be with that. A lot of people in the military or whatever other branch of military they be in, they're not going to be with that. These people going to be trying to make sure their family good, their neighborhood is straight, take care of their loved ones. They have certain moral codes. But Esau want to come down on the tribes, man. Jacob's trouble is definitely going to happen. So, let me see. We'll get a few precepts real quick. Book of Daniel 12:1, it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, which is talking about Jacob's trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book, which is talking about the elect. You're going to have some people that's going to make it, and some people that ain't going to make it. Let me get another precept real quick. It says in Zechariah 13:9, says that I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name and I will hear them. I will say it is my people and they shall say Yahweh is my power. Now, but what's going to happen to the 2/3 though? Verse 8, it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein should be cut off and not, but the third should be left therein. So you're going to have a lot of people getting jacked up out here. and majority of the 2/3 are women, because that's why it also mentions in the scriptures that a man should travail like a woman with child. The men gonna be so, a lot of these niggas so pussy out here, they ain't even no men for real any goddamn way. So when they seeing all hell breaking loose, got the troops rolling around, Esau got his diehard troops or his buddies. It might, hey, Esau dirty, man. They ain't even might not even have no military background. These might be Klansmen. People keep talking about where the Klansmen at. Those might be the guys that's going around as part of the ICE team. You would think most people would be like, you know what, man, we ain't finna go break these families up. We ain't finna ride around and do that. We still trying to take care of this or take care of that. We hear these orders, but we gonna stand down. Nah, man. These people, they with the same shit that Esau's trying to promote. So, if a kingdom be divided, let me see. Book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 24 says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And while shit is hitting the fan, all hell gonna be breaking loose. A lot of people gonna be getting wiped out. Certain power sources and certain food, certain way of transportation, or certain gasoline to fuel your car for transportation. A lot of that shit ain't gonna be in place how it is right now. Shit not gonna be moving how it is right now. And it's gonna have people bugging the fuck out. That's why the book of Isaiah mentions 7 women taking hold of one man. A lot of women don't like it. Okay, you ain't got